Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rosemary. This is Rosemary's You Rock Art. If you are returning, thank you. I truly appreciate it. If you are checking this out for the first time, I hope you stick around. Please consider hitting that subscribe button, like, comment, share, and hit that bell so you're notified anytime I upload a new video. I have completed a true junk journal. I did this one for my BFF Deb. She has just celebrated a big milestone birthday. So I wanted to make something very special for her. She and I have been friends, I want to say over 20 years. And throughout the years, she has been there for me thick and thin through good times and bad times. And she always has my back. And when we're out and about shopping, she never hesitates to help me at all. She's always watching out for me, making sure that I don't run into things, always reading things for me. She is just an amazing friend. So I really, getting choked up. I really wanted to make her something special. So here is the junk journal that I have created for you. I'm going to flip the camera around and let's take a peek inside. I am so excited to share this journal that I just completed. It is for my BFF Deb. She had a birthday recently and I really wanted to make her this journal. So she loves creams, pastels, and so that's what I kept in mind. This is not a cinch journal. This journal, the signatures are attached with elastic, as you can see here. So you punch two holes on the two holes up here for one signature and then at the bottom, and then for each signature you do two holes on the top and on the bottom. So this one has 3 signatures. The spine is covered with this white fabric, and then it's trimmed with this off-white lace that I got from Dollar Tree. The front and back cover is covered with this cardstock that looks like wood, this kind of washed out kind of wood look. And then on the front to embellish, I used this journaling card. That's one of Deb's favorite colors. And then had these burlap flowers, and they had the little gem in the center. I thought it just added a touch of sparkle. And then this flower right here from a little birdie. The back cover already had this elastic to keep the previous book together. This was a journal before with just a few pages in it. It didn't have writing pages. It was more like a doodle pages. So let me tell you about the tassel before we look into the journal itself. I made this tassel. I normally make these beaded tassels out of yarn, but this time I was using this fabric that I got from Tuesday Morning. So did it that way, and then I used wood beads and pearls with a white lobster claw, and I got those from Amazon. And this tassel just gets clipped on right here at the top corner. So let's look inside. So this, like I said, the signatures are attached with this elastic, and you can see the elastic ends. I just left them long and kind of flowing out of the journal. So that's how that looks. All right, let's look into this. Here is the front cover. I found these pockets at the thrift store. They were Heidi Swapp. I embellished it with this kind of lacy heart. It's made out of paper, but it looks like lace. Then I created this tag, and then added a sticker about friends and a little heart. And so that gets tucked right into that front pocket. The inside covers are wallpaper. and you know, you just kind of carefully lay the wallpaper down, and there's a certain way to connect the spine and make sure that it folds correctly. So that makes up the front and back cover, is this beautiful wallpaper. Right, here's the first signature. This is a journaling card from Little Birdie, and I just thought that was kind of perfect for that. I didn't do much else to that. Here's the first page. I had this stationery kit, and I had finished all the envelopes and stationery in it, so I took the packaging and I made this card. And again, I didn't do anything to it except cut the edges off, you know, that make, this used to be the packaging for it. And then I distressed all the edges and then added a few embellishments there. That's all I did to that, and I still need to write in there. The inside of this page is this graft paper. This belly band was gifted to me, and I got a lot of these goodies that you're going to see in here, either from Jovi over at Creating with Jovi, Sherry Jones over at Creating with Sherry Jones, Melissa over at By Mimi with Love, and oh, there was someone else. Oh, my friend here in town, Patricia. All right, this was just some paper that I found, stationery paper that I found at the thrift store. Let's see. Here is a corner pocket. The inside of this page is out of music paper. Made the pocket out of scraps from the cover, the cardstock, and then lined it with these beautiful pastel colors. Made another tag, distressed the edges, and I stamped, I had that stamp that talks about friends, and then added that bow that I got from Hobby Lobby, and it gets tucked in there. This page, I have this doily that I distressed and just glued it onto this page, and this little sentiment from the Tim Holtz ideology. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that because I can't remember which one I put. And then you flip the page over, and I have this corner pocket. Now this inside page is from a bag. Here is a stamp, and the stamp is one of those crafting stamps. They're made to look like postage stamps. Then here you flip this up, and there's more journaling spots, another embellishment there. These, I believe, were sent to me. I didn't make these, but they're really cool to include. This is a piece of stationery. There's that. Thought that was cool. It's aged a little. Gets tucked in there. And this Sherry Jones created, and I love this. I almost kept it for myself. And there's pages in here that she put together. She did lace and the ribbon. Beautiful. I loved this. On this side, my friend Patricia gave me this envelope. I covered it, distressed it, put some lace here, and then again, Sherry Jones made these clusters. I love these. I'm going to have to make some of these because I think this was beautiful. Love it. So Sherry, if you are watching, thank you so much. These were beautiful. In this page here, this is the middle of the signature, so you can see the elastic right here. I just glued the top and bottom edge, and then I put a journaling card on each side. So each side has a journaling card that can be enjoyed. Let's see if I can pull that one out. Right there. Right in here is a journaling card and another card that, another tag I distressed and stamped a few things on there about friendship. And then on this side, again, another journaling card and another stamped image. Right here, to strengthen the center of the book, I added more of this cardstock just to give it some strength, because you're going to have the elastic tugging on it. And then all the pockets, all the corner pockets have the lace from Dollar Tree, the off-white lace. So you're going to see that throughout the journal. Okay. This next page has this piece that I received from Sherry Jones. Again, I distressed the edge and I made it into a corner pocket. And I just thought that was pretty on its own. I had this in my stash. And I want to say that Gail over at Gail Patricia Dollar Tree Halls and More sent that to me, but I'm not positive, but I think she did. I left it blank, or I didn't put anything in this envelope, just so she can journal in on it, and I stuck it there. This here is another corner pocket that I created with scraps. You can see this is the other side where I have the brown paper bag. The bag wasn't, it didn't come all the way to the corner, so I made a corner pocket, put a little, one of those stamps, embellished the corner pocket like that, and then I added this ticket. Wow, I'm going to have trouble opening everything. I added this there, thought that was kind of neat. And then another one of my tags, but this is one with a panel, and it's a tag within a tag, or a little, there's a little something in there, and that says something about friends also. So that gets tucked in the tag. And then all of my tags have burlap ribbon or twine. Flip this over. This is the end of this first signature, and I have another cluster here from Sherry, and this tag that I distressed. So that is the end of the first signature. Second signature, again, I'm using the same lace, and I had this ephemera pack that had this wreath. I put little butterflies around, and then this little birdhouse with the bird. So I thought that was good, and the coloring is exactly what Deb would like. You see a doily peeking out from behind it, and I distressed that doily. Okay, this first pocket here, so this is, I'm going to go back to this page here. This is textured paper, and I bought that when I went to American Crafts in Utah, and I just love it, and it's this creamy textured paper. Flip it, and there is a pocket right here, and in the pocket, this is the scraps from all the cuts that I made for this signature, and then I just tied it with twine, and it gets tucked right in there. The inside cover of this signature, you can see it right here, is this tissue paper like. So I put that there, I thought it looked good. And then here's a pocket. It's a Heidi Swap pocket that I found at the thrift store, a tag. Comes from basically the same pack that those did. Here is an offcut, and I just stamped a few things on there. Can be journaled on. Now this whole journaling section is what I consider my writing section. I got this paper out of a old photo album. I cut it to size, and I distressed every edge you could see. And then I had these stickers that were sent to me, and I think that Tony over at Creative Chica Hall sent them to me. So I think Tony sent me those stickers. I had enough for each page. So each page is distressed in a different color. So I'm going to quickly flip through that. So that's all it is plain writing paper, and at the beginning I put memories. This end of the signature has this beautiful envelope with the card, which was sent to me, and then I just embellished it with these vellum pieces of flower and butterflies and dragonflies. And then right here is the other pocket, and it just has this journaling card. And then the back of the signature, you can see how pretty this textured paper is. I stamped this, Count Your Blessings, butterflies, and a flower. These flowers, I pieced them together. These were gifted to me by my other BFF, Camille, and then I put a little pearl right there. All right, here is the start of the third signature. Again, I am attaching all the signatures with elastic that I purchased from Dollar Tree. It comes in a variety of colors, but I use the white. So for the beginning of this signature, I put this journaling card, and I got these from Little Birdie, and it is the Gentleman's line. And then for the embellishment, I have these gears. Now, I am not quite sure where I got those. I want to say Dollar Tree, but I'm not 100% sure. Here is a pocket that I created, and in the pocket, I just have several journaling cards that I thought the color looked good, so they're in there. Again, for the embellishment, I'm using the clusters that Sherry Jones created and sent to me. Right up here is one of those stamps that are made to look like postage stamps. The background right in here, this is kind of like tissue paper. And then on the edge, I have this stamp, or on this edge, and then it's on the edge of the other side of the page. And it's just a distressed look. Right in here, this here is a little paper clip that Jovi sent me. She created that, and I wanted to include it and see how you can journal on the back. And it has a paper clip so you can clip it on. I'm also clipping in a playing card. I kind of did the same thing, and then on the back I put just that paper there. So I'm including that right under there, and a journaling card. And then to embellish this page already had flowers, but then I added these little flowers from Hobby Lobby and then some pearls. Flip this page, and you have some more journaling cards right here. This is just some offcuts. Actually, it goes up here. And then this is a tag I made, and the stamp is from Stampin' Up. And I thought that went well. Here's a little sticker that says Friends, a flower from, a burlap flower from Little Birdie. And I think I told you about the little stamp there. Now this little section right here, this is created by using greeting cards. And I got these greeting cards from Tuesday Morning. And I just glued a couple of them back to back, and I'll show you that. So on the inside of this card, I adhered this writing page, and it could be flipped up. So there's that. And then I'll show you that in a minute, but then here's the other side of that card. And again, you can flip that piece of stationery up to write on. And then here is the second card. So it flips out like that, and I did the same thing, stationery that can be flipped up. So those are the two cards. They were glued back to back. And then for the embellishment, I have these butterflies that I thought looked really well with the butterflies on the card. And so I put one there and then one up front. And then I had these cute, adorable greeting cards from the thrift store. I put lace on the edge of each one, so there's two of them here. And then I had these embellishments. They look like buttons. They're made out of chipboard, and then I added little pearls. So I just wanted this to be a writing spot. And then here's the other card, again a little chipboard button with pearls, and then it's lined with lace. These both are here. And then the other edge of the card is also trimmed with lace. And then this is the back of one card, and I used this textured paper that I used for the second signature. So I just put that there, and then some journaling cards. And again, same thing for this one. Just this textured paper and then a couple of journaling cards. Okay, so that was that. Here is the page. Well, they're all connected, but here's this page, another sticker about friends. I think it says friends or something. But right here, I glued this in. It's a little, kind of like a little envelope, but then another sticker about friends, and then embellished it with a little flower, burlap flower, and this flips over like that for journaling. Another postage looking sticker, and then some flowers. Goes like that. And then here is a pocket I created, but this is lace. All of that is lace. And then a little flower embellishment. And then in that pocket is, let's see how this goes. I think it goes this way. That was sent to me in friend mail. So that just gets tucked in there. It's a very thin piece of paper, like lightweight. So I thought that the lace could handle that. And then right here is, I think it's my last pocket, yes. So again, here is the other half of that kind of tissue paper, another postage stamp, and my last little cluster from Sherry. And then in this is a journaling card, and then just this cardstock. This, it doesn't go with anything really, but it's just a little personal little joke. My sweet friend loves Starbucks. She does. Well, that reminds me of her. But that goes in right there. And then I created this. My friend Patricia gave me this, and it feels like wax paper. So what I did is I added this cardstock, distressed it, and then that's a little writing spot. And that goes right in there. Okay, here's the back of the final signature. A little playing card right here. That's a tuck spot. And this flower has a little pearl right there. So that is the final signature, or the last signature. Again, this is wallpaper. It already had this band as a closure because, like I said, it was a journal with a few writing pages in it. Right here, it's trimmed with that same lace that I used throughout the journal, that off-white lace from Dollar Tree. And for my signature, I always put my label down here, created by Rosemary's You Rock Art, but I also cut things out of music paper. So this stem of this flower is music paper. This, let me see if I can find it. This leaf and that leaf is cut from music paper, and then I distressed it with distress ink. This flower is also cut from music paper and then distressed with a couple of shades of pink. So that is my junk journal that I'm gifting to my dear friend, my BFF, Deb. She doesn't know it yet. She doesn't even know that I am putting this together for her. So let me put this on. Goes like that. And then here is the tassel. Clip that on right here. So that is my junk journal. And again, all of these kind of just flow out. That's what you tie the signatures in. And I just left them long because I thought it looked really, really good. So there is the junk journal I created for my BFF, Deb. I hope you guys enjoyed that flip through. As I'm putting everything back in the journal, I get the elastic wrapped around the book, and it snapped off because it was never meant to hold something that thick. And I'm like, oh, I knew it was going to do that. So all I did is I got some more of this fabric that I created, the tassel, and I just made a tie. And I really love that. So anyway, you got to be creative. Thanks for hanging out with me for just a bit. I truly appreciate it. Be safe, be happy, be positive, and until next time, you guys rock.